Hello everyone. This is a no damage playthrough of Resident Evil 7's Not a Hero DLC. We're playing on normal difficulty. This is the PC version, and it is a 100% guide, all files, all antique coins. Please enjoy.
Is it ready? Can we begin? I can't help it, man. We've got work to do.
Chris, did we lose him?
No. Ethan Winters has been secured. He's alive and well considering.
And Lucas Baker? Right now, he's our only link to the connections.
He's next on my list. All right, I'm in the mine.
Signal strong. You're coming through loud and clear, Chris. We didn't get much from the first unit before we lost contact, but apparently Lucas turned the mine into his own personal hideout.
How many men did we lose?
3 of our best. Their last transmission was near a lab that should be just ahead. I'm going to need you to check it out.
Got it.
Okay, so we're playing on normal difficulty setting, which allows us to start off with more than just the samurai edge. One thing you want to get good at in this DLC is the dodge mechanic punch that Chris has. So you basically wait for the last initial second that a mold swings at you, and you parry it. So as you can see, we got a couple of mold already building up on us right here. We could either neutralize them, or, as most of you know, in Resident Evil 7, ammo is hard to come by. So sometimes it's better to just avoid it.
Any idea what Lucas is up to down here?
We're still analyzing the data, but it looks like he's been running experiments with an E-type butamycete.
Let's hope those men haven't become a part of those experiments.
So, in a 100% guide of this game, there are 10 antique coins and 10 files that can be found within the mine shaft. The goal of this level is to locate Lucas Baker, in which, yes, we will be doing Resident Evil 7 very soon. The main
Get
game.
out of here.
Leave me. It's too late.
We're both walking out of here.
I got news for you.
What?
That's not gonna happen. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Now, you can try and take that off all you want, but I'd advise against. My hand might slip and...
Lucas! No!
Oops. Now, here's the deal, Chris. You don't follow me, and I don't bounce your head off the ceiling. Oh, the same goes for your little soldier brains, too. Adios. Muchachos.
Fuck.
I'm picking up airborne spores. It's the E-type butamycete. Your mask will switch automatically to rebreather mode. Keep an eye on your oxygen tank to be safe.
One thing I remember the best about this game is that Lucas is just a sick fuck.
You should head back and get that bomb on your arm deactivated.
There's no time. I don't want to give that asshole a head start.
Understood. Just be careful.
There's another mold in this area. You could choose to avoid it and go for the elevator, or just punch it.
Your oxygen tank is at 50%. Chris, we finished analyzing the data we intercepted from Lucas. It's like we thought. The son of a bitch has been sending status reports on Evie to the connections. Find him and bring him in. We can't let this happen again.
Are you sure you just don't want to recruit him?
Chris, we've been over this.
Maybe the BSAA's convinced. If they weren't, I wouldn't be here. But working with Umbrella is gonna take some getting used to on my part.
I know it must be difficult, and to tell the truth, a lot of our members have been with us since even before we reincorporated as a PMC. About all that's left now is the name. Let's just focus on the mission, and maybe we can continue this conversation when you get back, okay?
Sure, whatever.
Alright, so the first coin, antique coin, could be found right to where I am right now. Chris is right. It's on this barrel over here. And we're going to go ahead and read these documents. Feel free to press the pause button in order to read all documents if you would like. So we'll go ahead and make our first save. And the first area we're going to go through is the red door. Red gate, I should say. We can find the second antique coin right behind these barrels.
You okay in there?
Redfield?
Don't worry. I'm gonna find a key to this thing and get you out of there.
So for those of you who don't know, the game has been out obviously for a while. This takes place right after the events of the Baker family incident. As I said earlier in the video, I will be covering Resident Evil 7, a 100% guide soon. And now as we head deeper into the mineshaft, more molded are going to be spawning. First thing we're going to do is pick up some of the ammo over there. Pop this dude right in his face, boom. Right on this sandbag over here we'll find our third antique coin. Just like any Resident Evil or survival horror game, you want to keep distance from your enemies so that the chances of taking damage are very minimal. We need the gear in order to power the valve, or lever I should say. Go ahead and put the lever in right now, but then we'll have to take care of the remainder of the bowl before we do anything. Best thing to do is to stun lock them by shooting them directly in the head and then going in for the punch. Saves a lot of ammo. If you feel comfortable enough using the counter, and I recommend using it as well. On professional mode, it's very hard to use because you get a split second. Right over here we go ahead and switch to the machine gun. These crawler guys can be a pain in the ass, so you definitely want to have a weapon out that could get rid of them quickly. Just keep deflecting their hits, and we're going to come over here. We could grab some incendiary grenades. I believe those were incendiary grenades, or they could have been flash grenades. I'm not too sure. Let me see. Yeah, no, they were freeze grenades, so those will be helpful a little bit later on.
This ought to do it.
We got the crank. This down to get the key.
Please tell me what I'm looking at.
I have no idea. It's something new. Exercise extreme caution.
What I like to do right there is usually throw a freeze grenade to stop that big monster in its tracks. But you could also throw a grenade. Anything to kind of stun it so that you could just run up and grab the key off the mannequin arm will suffice. Go ahead and use the key.
Everything's all right now.
That's just what he wants you to think. I'm just the bait, and you fell for it.
What? Ah, shit!
Take the filter. I'm my mask. Hurry!
But you'll die!
You did anyway.
Watch and learn.
Lucas! No!
Lucas really was a sick bastard.
I'm sorry. Lucas.
Honestly, it made his character more enjoyable. Anyway, we're going to head back through the red gate again. Each section, each gate that I go through, I make a save. This is a segmented run, obviously, just due to the fact that we're collecting all...
I can't wait to get my hands on that asshole.
Just remember we need him alive, Chris.
Yeah.
Just for the sheer fact of collecting all the items. I practiced this run quite a bit, but still, there could be little mishaps that happen, so it's just better safe than sorry. So I start off by having the freeze grenade ready to roll. Now we're going deep into the mine shaft. And as soon as we come down this corridor, have this new type of mutamycete creature that we can't kill with an ordinary bullet. So we're going to freeze it and continue running. Right over here on top of the garbage is the 4th antique coin, as well as some more grenades. Just keep running by these enemies. Honestly, we don't have the weapons for them. This guy as well, you're going to want to run right by. So now we're going to take the incendiary grenades. We're going to go ahead and pick up everything we can in this room. This is just a memo on ramrods and how they'll be useful against this new type of mutamycete creature.
Those ramrods should allow you to take down the new white mold variants.
Good.
Now we have the X-ray for our mask. Or night vision goggles, not X-ray, I don't know what I'm saying. Waste ammo right here, just break these boxes. Sometimes they have health in them or shotgun ammo, which we were fortunate enough to get. So it's middle one down. Right one up. Up, down, up, basically. Now we got these little creatures. I don't really know what to call them. They're like little metamycete monsters. We're just gonna keep chucking freeze grenades. Shoot them until the elevator prompts open. It's a lot more easier said than done, since these creatures have a tendency to be really annoying. But just do your best to stand in the corner and wait for the elevator to arrive. There's one just chilling right over there. And right on top of this barrel, we'll find our 5th antique coin. Now that we have the ramrod ammo, we could actually do some damage to these creatures. We're going to crouch right here, because there are turrets set up. You know, Lucas loves to play Saw games, so... We're going to slowly move up because there are enemies waiting for us. Now, you could back them up all the way so that these turrets actually shoot them, but you may take the chance of them swinging at you and you trying to run and then the turret shooting at you, so it's not worth it. Some more turrets just waiting for us, but what we're going to do is stay crouched till we pass it. Now we're backtracking where we were in the mine. And the reason we did that is so that we could go ahead and grab another antique coin that's hidden. We have some more molded on our tail. That red barrel is flammable, so boom. There also is another enemy behind me, which I don't realize in the moment. That dude can explode, so keep your distance from them. There was a red barrel right there we could have used on him if we didn't have enemies chasing us, but unfortunately we did. What's nice on normal difficulty is it usually takes one ramrod shot to kill them. So now to our right, on the bottom over here, we can find a lockpick. Right here, and another antique. Grab it, which is the 6th antique coin. So now that we're at 6 antique coins, we do have enemies along the way till we get out of this area. You're going to want to keep your bigger gun equipped, just so we can blast right through them. Again, it's very helpful that there are red barrels set up, but by the time you get to an area where the molded are, they're already right in front of you. So we're going to go ahead and save the flame rounds for now because we will need them later on. So if you didn't use them, definitely store them. So now adjacent to the save box, we're going to go in this room that requires night vision. And watch out because there's explosive mats on the floor that Lucas put down. If you need some health, there's a strong med injector right there. And behind the boxes is our 6th antique coin. That's either 6 or 7, I'm not too sure. Alright, so this door right here is locked from the other side. We're going to use this meat cart to literally push the wood out of the way. He still has the steroids in his legs. We have another one of those brute creatures that blow up, so you want to make sure you have your gun absolutely ready. So now this is somewhat of a small puzzle. We have to basically push these mannequin carts out of the way in order for us to continue. Just wanted to spot check, make sure that they were dead. That guy was dead. Now we're gonna push the balloon cart, boom, right into the rest of the wooded area, and that'll allow us to get to the next portion. Okay, so this part right here we have to be absolutely ready because enemies will spawn. There's some health right there on the shelf. And a lot of the tarantula-looking creatures. That is another antique coin. That's either antique coin number 7 or 8. Right now I'm kind of just waiting because as soon as I pick up the clown key, the good old clown from the main game, spiders to deal with. So I have another one of those new type Mutamycete. We're gonna have to keep some distance. Get around him completely, because as you can see, we don't have the ammo required for it. Yeah, you don't want to go that way. Because as soon as you go that way, there is a spider just waiting for you. So now that we got the clown key, we're going to head into the clown room. Got a shit ton of lasers in this hallway. I mean, this dude booby-trapped this place like the Wes Anderson movies. I mean, my goodness, look at this shit. Nice and slow, you don't want to blow up.
Hey, you okay? Hang on. I'm coming.
I always find it so interesting that they used this Chris model, like his face, and also a different voice actor for this game. And then they decided to go back on it. So don't go up to him yet and try to save him, because if you do, it'll be a trap. What you need to do is you need to follow these planks, and you need to come around and turn the power off. Grab some more regen ammo, we need those. Absolutely need those.
Hey. Hey, you still with us?
Yeah, it's you. Thanks. I was beginning to think we'd been left behind. I think we can get out this way. Luke is a fucking psycho. Not sure what's worse, him or those things. We gotta get out of here. Over here. We can get out. Up through there. Oh, fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck! 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 Get this thing off of me!
I don't know about you, Christopher, but I'm getting real tired of playing games.
3 men, Lucas. 3 of my men dead because of you. This ends, and it ends now.
Well, I don't think so. It's about to be 4 dead soldiers in a minute. You're going to fail, then you are going to die.
Okay, we got a situation here.
We're on it, Chris. Head back to the central cavern and wait for further instructions.
Don't let me down.
as we're heading back to the main cavern, we're going to be held up with some molded. We want to make sure we switch to our machine gun or our semi-automatic gun. Pop them. Now we got to make sure that we don't walk on top of the plates. And of course, there's an explodey guy right there. Keep your distance. Boom. You don't have to go that way by him. There's absolutely nothing over there. So now I actually decide to make a save right before we go to the next part.
Chris, good news. Our video logs from the first unit show canisters of liquid nitrogen nearby. The liquid nitrogen is in the storage space located in the mining work area. You need to hurry.
We just run right by these guys, just completely avoid them, save some ammo. We need all the ammo we could get for the later portions of this DLC. First enemy is one of the new molded. We're going to hit it with a regen ramrod. Wait for a spider to crawl out right over here. 2 of them. Boom. Ramrod that ammo ready. I believe this is always statically handgun ammo, or it could be machine gun ammo. I don't actually know. Once we kill all those enemies, we're going to head right into this clown room. Flame rounds. Pop that guy. Don't miss the shot. It's very easy to miss that shot around the rocks. Alright, we're coming up on the last antique coin right over here, guys. So we're going to come down over here. Boom. That is the last antique coin. We have 10 out of 10. Now we just need to get the rest of the files. And now we have our first boss fight of the DLC. There's 2 boss fights in it. This boss fight is a pain in the ass. We're going to break all the boxes, make sure we have everything. Get rid of the health, since this is a no damage run, just to make some space. If you're not going for a no damage run, then you could definitely keep it. I recommend having it. Chungus gets up, we're going to pop him. Now we're going to hold the DPS. We're just going to keep on holding the firing action. Now as soon as this guy decides he wants to get up, we're going to chuck a grenade right at his toes. It's going to prompt him to, thank God, go down again. We're going to continue to DPS check the absolute hell out of him. Freeze grenade, but watch out, he will vomit. Now I chuck a grenade to the right and also to the left because we're going to get a little of these tiny spiders that spawn out of his mouth. Now this dude will run at you, so we have to keep our distance. Spiders, make sure he's not throwing up at you. Grenade right at his feet. While he's down on one knee, just keep popping him right in the open area. Hit him with a couple ramrod shots. You don't have to, you can save them, but it just makes the fight a little bit quicker. Hear him running, that is your cue to absolutely run out of the way. new type mutamycete, using the ramrod bullets is totally fine. We're gonna get more, don't worry. We're basically going to use this garbage truck as our protection.
Target down, Chris. Now find that nitrogen.
And that's that fight. Just keep your distance.
Is this really gonna work?
Hurry, Chris.
Here goes nothing. That did it.
Take it off before it thaws and restarts.
Shit!
You all right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, Lucas. It's just you and me.
Chris, we're showing a room located behind the shield machine.
Lucas?
It's possible. See if you can get in there to check it out.
Got it.
We ran back to the elevator. So now we're basically coming up on the home stretch of the DLC. We're gonna have to eliminate Lucas next. And now, just to show that we got all 10 antique coins, we're just going to go ahead and use all of them up right here on the bird cages. Now, I'm not going to use either of these. One's a steroid and one is like a health upgrade. But we're just going to get rid of them, also just so that we have room. So it's a stabilizer for reloading speed, some steroids. We'll go ahead over here now, and we're going to put away the stabilizer, the lockpick. Actually, I guess I take the lockpick. And we'll make our next save. So, as you know, in every video game, when a game is giving you a lot of ammo and treats, that usually means it's about to be a war. We're going to move the grenade so that we have it equipped.
Christopher, still with us, I see. Very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. Let's just see how impressive you really are.
So now we're going to have a standoff with a lot of the molded. Keep your distance, stay on the stairs, and just keep aiming for the head. If you're feeling confident, you could definitely go up and use the punch animation. This is a boomer type guy, so we're going to keep our distance again, keep popping him from the corner. We have our first ramrod. This is a regular molded. Even on normal, it takes a couple shots to kill these guys. So now what I like to do is I like to hide in the corner over here.
Maybe you're good. Maybe you got lunch.
They're gonna break through.
What do you say? Find out.
Spider guys usually break right through there. Pop that guy in the head. suicide mission. He literally had no arms and legs. He was just like, I'm gonna go for the bite.
You're slowing down, Christopher. Almost had you that time. Just how much more of this do you think you can take?
Ramrod rounds ready, because those two guys right there are exact replicas of the boss we fought, and the best way to take them out is with 2 ramrod shots.
Okay, no more, alright? I don't have anything left.
You won't get any sympathy from me, asshole.
I know. I've done terrible things. Horrible things. I killed your man. I tortured them. And I enjoyed every second, soldier boy. Just like I'm going to enjoy watching you burn.
Commencing countdown to detonation.
Hear that? Sounds like time's running out for you. Tick tock, Christopher. Tick tock.
If you're gonna kill me, just kill me. For the love of God, shut the fuck up!
Oh, I wish I could stay and watch you burn to death. But I can't. I have an elsewhere to be. Bye-bye.
Such an amazing line by Chris, finally just telling Lucas, please shut the fuck up.
Chris, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We managed to intercept an email Lucas just sent out. Listen to this. Umbrella and Redfield have been taken care of. Dealing with them cost me some time. Cost them a lot more. But I can still get that data to you, but we're quits after that.
He thinks I'm dead. This might be our chance. Who'd he send it to?
We're still decrypting that. Just get Lucas.
Keep me posted.
So now we're in the underground laboratory, which is a little bit east of the Baker residence underground. They were doing experiments and actually watching the house from a distance, which is kind of fucked, but makes sense. The reason we came in here in the first place is there's some ammo and there's also a file. You don't actually have to go in this room. And that's a picture of Evie and Mia and their dolls. Creepy shit. Anyway, let's continue. Just wanted to double check and make sure there was nothing else that I was missing. Yeah, this molded on the gurney, it will jump up and bite you if you get too close to it. So yeah, just make sure when you're rounding the corner you pop that thing. The locker, a couple of grenades, and another file. Which honestly, that might have been the last file. that the computer is a file. Connections and researchers. Oh my god, the music in this area is like deafening. That's actually the last file, I promise. That just lets us backtrack if needed. We're going to make our final save before we go take on Lucas. Get rid of these coins, get rid of the ammo. Now we're going to take the incendiary grenades. We have a total of 7. It would be nicer if we had a little bit more, but you know, doesn't always work out that way. If you go to the left here in this locker, we could grab some more ammo. And we're in the final boss room.
You're still alive. You should be dead.
We got your emails. We know you're funneling info to someone.
That's none of your goddamn business, Chris. A lot of people out there want to know about our little AV. A lot of people.
Your friends, the Connections, know about this? They don't strike me as the forgiving type.
That's my business. You let me worry about that. You're about to have your hands full.
I can't. I don't. No. I don't believe it.
Believe it. It's over.
No. No way.
Just shut up and accept it, Lucas.
Love that, wouldn't you? Oh boy.
So this is what it feels like.
We got a situation down here.
Infection is at critical mass.
Tell me something I don't know.
Oh, I've got something for you. You're fucking screwed.
You're going to need to proceed with caution. Extreme caution.
Oh, well, that's different. Like it haven't been since we got here.
You had to come in here and mess things up.
So with Lucas, it's going to be a battle. You're going to start off by shooting the red heart section of his body. He swings a lot like G3 from Resident Evil 2 Remake. So if you know the pattern of that, it should be pretty simple, I guess. He has a certain amount of HP, but he has quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and keep our distance. We're going to use this giant generator as protection throughout most of the fight.
The air contamination is going off the charts. Kill that thing before your air tank gives out.
Thanks for the advice.
She is already telling us stuff we know. So there are supply stations around the area down here that we could refill our supply tank. I'm just going to keep using these incendiary grenades because the oxygen is pretty depleted in this area. Use the rest of the ramrods. Blasting him when his chest is down like this. Once you see that your tank is dangerously low, go ahead and refill it. Basically, this battle is just a game of cat and mouse. We have to keep our distance from him. Keep hitting him when we can. Keep an eye on our oxygen reserve. Flame grenade as he's jumping up. He actually jumped down right in front of me and scared the hell out of me. Away at his chest. And our oxygen is down to 10%. You know what that means? We need to refill it. We got to make sure that Lucas is not right next to us when we do that. As you can see, he's basically a bullet sponge. But we got him. That is RE7, not a hero DLC, no damage, 100% on normal.
Game over. Finally.
Chris, the data transfer is almost complete.
How do I stop it?
You need to find a way to shut down the server. There may be some transformer relays you can... Okay, that worked. Gonna be some pissed computer techs up here, but...
Crimea River. What's the sit rep?
the facility is clear. Even the newer breeds have been neutralized.
Then I'm out of here.
Perimeter wall is up and operational.
Good. Think we did any good here?
Not for them, unfortunately. But the mold is contained. Hopefully, they're Evie's last victims.
Hopefully.
Chris, there's a call for you. You need to take it back at the camp.
All right. I'm on my way.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Check out the rest of my channel, The Notorious Base, at YouTube. I will be covering Resident Evil 7's main game very shortly, as well as the End of Zoe DLC. Thank you guys so much for watching. As you see, we got all the files, all the antique coins. Completed it in 45 minutes with no restarts and no healing items used. This is The Notorious Base, signing out. We'll see you for the next one.